What is going on, everybody? Mr. Thrasher here, standing across from Johnny's Coffee Shop, used in The Big Lebowski, and of course, American History X. But today, I returned to the Petersen Automotive. Did a full episode on this before. Today, we're just looking at some movie cars. So we're gonna check that out. I hear that they just brought the MIRTHMOBIle from Vancouver, Canada over here, so I'm looking for that. And we'll point out the other movie cars as well. My, I see it. So I'm gonna start off with the reason I came here today. So this was just brought down from British Columbia. This is the actual screen-used MIRTHMOBIle, used in Wayne's World. I'm one of only two who've done the full filming location tour for Wayne's World here in Los Angeles, music store, everything. So check that out on my channel. But I never got to get a MIRTHMOBIle in that video. It was moved down from the from BC where it was. It actually has the licorice dispenser in there, as well as some tapes right there. You actually have the CD player that Wayne bought right there. Protagonists sing along with Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen while driving the MIRTHMOBIle. The scene was so impactful, the song re-entered the Billboard Hot 100 chart after 16 years, where it reached #2 and spent 17 weeks. Thanks to Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, also have Lee Turgeson in the back there from Oz. Pretty awesome. The Pacer MIRTHMOBIle, screen used, driven in Wayne's World right here. 1966 Bat Cycle. Right here. Adam West driving it right there. Adam West posing as Batman in the Gotham City Plaza, 1966. This is worth the admission price alone, but of course we have to put some focus on the only DeLorean used in all three Back to the Future films. I've covered this before. There's Doc and Marty over there. This is a good setup. MIRTHMOBIle. Screen-used DeLorean, the 1981 DeLorean time machine. Driven in Back to the Future, 1985, Part 2 in 89, and Part 3 in 1990. Get the best view from the side that you're able to get. You can see the operating flux capacitor in there. Wow. At least you can see right into it without stepping over the line here. This was in the whole Back to the Future trilogy. Not every scene, but there were scenes with this car in each of the three films. I got the high voltage right there. I can get the camera over a bit. You can see all the dates right there. Wow. Check it out. See the MIRTHMOBIle through a screen-used DeLorean. That's a screen-used MIRTHMOBIle through the screen-used DeLorean. Only focusing on movie cars today. I might show a few others, but it is nice and cool in here. We're starting with the best two right here. It's a beaut clock. It's a beaut. I want to see the screen-used villain vehicle from Die Another Day. That was right here in my other Petersen Automotive video. First we got the 1966 Volkswagen from Herbie, the Volkswagen Beetle right here. Screen used. Number 53. Driven in Herbie, fully loaded, 2005. This is the actual car, which you see in that picture right there. Very cool. I mean, I wasn't some huge Herbie fan, but Nightrider. Look at that. It's got the LED lighting. Are those LEDs? This is the 1982 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Kit. Driven in Nightrider from 1982 to 1986. Pretty cool. Kit's interior features an array of gadgets, including screens, buttons, and mock digital readouts. The fiberglass dashboard was fitted over the Freebird's original dash. Another screen-used gem. Nightrider. Pretty cool. It's a beaut. Should I say it? Should I say it? It's a beaut clock. It's a beaut. Dad taught me everything I know about movie cars. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. I feel like I've escaped from reality. I'm looking at the Mirthmobile from Wayne's World and a screen-used DeLorean from the Back to the Future trilogy. Only car to be in all 3 films. But this one I have not seen until today, so this is cool. This is the same one that Adam and Rain were sitting in BC. Take a look at the Scooby Mystery Machine. The Mystery Machine used in the film. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Matthew Lillard, Scream fame. The 1972 Bedford CF Mystery Machine, driven in Scooby-Doo, 2002. There's a vehicle in the cartoon, but this is the one from the film right here. Pretty awesome. Lots of people getting photo ops with the time machine. I would love to be able to light up, take this sucker around town, drive around LA in that. Take that in, get it from the right side. The Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. I love it. Love it. That's pretty cool. I had this, of course, in my other Petersen Automotive episode, but you can see inside of it. Ooh. Looks spacious. Okay, before we move on, a couple more looks at the screen-used Mirthmobile and DeLorean. This is the reason I came here today. Check out my full Wayne's World filming locations, as well as my Back to the Future 1 and 2 filming locations. Wayne's World's the rarity. Everybody does Back to the Future locations, but check out my Wayne's World ones. I take you everywhere. Building they use for Stan Mikita's Donuts, the music store, the gas works, Wayne and Garth's house, the Mission Impossible sequence, everything. But I didn't get screen-used Mirthmobile. I do have that in one of my Back to the Future location videos, but this one here actually explains here. I already knew this, but filmmakers gave the characters of an AMC Pacer dubbed the Mirthmobile to drive around their hometown of Aurora, Illinois. Modifications include flames, a roof-mounted licorice dispenser, soda can, and cup dispenser, and 2 aftermarket wheels only on the rear. In the film's sequel, the car was also portrayed as a stretch limo and a convertible. Fun fact, the Burgermobile from Good Burger was actually the same type of car. Not the same car, but yeah, there's the back wheels are different than the front. Epic. Epic. A couple of my favorites. This is from Christine. We were just at Arnie's house where you parked this in the driveway. And this is one of the screen-used Christine cars right here. One of the screen-used 1958 Plymouths. Evil, evil Christine, who would repair herself. Gone to Arnie's house I don't know how many times in the last dozen or so episodes I did, especially when I was doing my 5 nights in Haddonfield. Would have been so cool to see this parked in that driveway. It's Christine. Just to the right of Christine, we got the car from Thelma and Louise, the one that they drove off the cliff. Obviously, this was not driven off a cliff, but this is a 1966 Ford Thunderbird from Thelma and Louise, 1991. Just watched this movie. Yeah, that was one of what's his name's first, Brad Pitt's first movie. My, is he dreamy. Just like this car. Thelma and Louise. That's awesome. Thelma and Louise and Christine over here. Everybody wants to see this, the 1989 Batmobile as depicted in Batman and Batman Returns. The best ones by Tim Burton. Check it out, I'll bring you up the side here. It's the nicest black car on earth. Imagine getting to take a spin in this. I love that part right there. Get that from front to back. Second time I filmed this. They also have one at Desertland in Florida. You should check out the specials I did on Desertland. I want to see the other one. It's either the one here or the one at Desertland that is screen used from the original and Batman Returns, but I've filmed them both a couple times each, so usually there's a green light on in there. Looks like the interior is pretty small. Batman would have been quite snug in there. I would love to have the job just shining this thing. Now Biff, make sure you put 2 coats of wax on it. Oh, I was just starting on the second coat now. Now Biff, don't con me. That's a Batmobile. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, Tim Burton, Batman, and then Batman Returns. 2 of the greatest superhero films ever, bar none. And the Batmobile has a home here at the Petersen Automotive, right next to Christine. Christine. What if Arnie ever pays her a visit? I know we pay Arnie a visit in South Pasadena. This gentleman doesn't remember Christine. Ooh, there's the back of Christine. Look at this, standing between Christine and the Batmobile. Is this the real life? Or is this fantasy? Thelma and Louise car drove a Thunderbird off the cliff. Got the old soft serve and ice cream truck. Driven in Borat cultural learnings. Wow, here's a shot from the film right here. The bear in the service window. Borat. Wow, never seen this one before. That's interesting. Haven't seen Borat in a long time. I have seen it a few times. And a few times after that. Wow. This is from Borat. This back corner, you've got the 1968 flat. Featured in this film, starring Tom Cruise. Shouldn't have to tell you what it is, but yes. Mission Impossible. Well, this was actually from Dead Reckoning Part 1. To me, the only Mission Impossible is the original. There's a scene from the movie there. Pretty cool. Tom Cruise driving this little thing. Cute little car. A few more cool movie cars to show. It's hard to walk away from Christine in the Batmobile. Like the Mirthmobile and the DeLorean. This is a 1999 speed racer from Mach 5, depicted in the animated television series Speed Racer. This was used in Little Miss Sunshine with Steve Carell. There's them pushing it right there. The Volkswagen, one of 5 identical vehicles used in the movie Little Miss Sunshine right there. It was a good movie, I watched that one. 1963 Lincoln Continental, driven in The Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions. 2003, both of those were 2003. Sorry for the screaming kids. 1994 Porsche. Driven in Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, 2023. And of course, Bumblebee. This is exciting the children around here. 2007 Chevrolet Camaro concept prop car for Bumblebee, driven in Transformers 2007, and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 2009. One over here is a 76 Chevrolet Camaro LT Bumblebee, driven in the original Transformers 2007. I like the first one. The first one's the only one I remember watching. I saw it in the theater, that's why. Shia LaBeouf. That guy's hilarious. He's got a weird name, but he's hilarious. This is screen used. What a gentleman was just telling me. But they're not positive if this is screen used or not. I mean, it says driven in Transformers, but it says concept prop car. So that might not be the screen used car, but I believe this one is. Picture of Dick Tracy here. Dick Tracy. That's pretty neat. Automobiles in the movies. But I think this was in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Right, I don't even think I saw that movie. It's 2009 BMW. Maybe this isn't the exact car. It says the bodywork was showcased in Mission Impossible. Top speed of 155 miles per hour. Damn. This here is something else. Ooh. It's a 1953 Lincoln Capri Golden Sahara 2. This is where they moved this gorgeous maroon 1937 Talbot. Wow. 140 horsepower. Incredible. Man. Got this one over here. Beautiful 55 Chevrolet. This is not from a film, but pretty cool. We got all the kids over there taking a picture on that movie car. I don't really know the movie, so I'm just gonna avoid that. We're about done here. Took a look at all the movie cars they have in-house today. A lot of them are on display. You can see other ones, though I saw a few that I had never seen before. It was really cool. The ice cream truck from Borat, the MIRTHMOBIle, that was the star of the show today, but love these old cars. Yeah. So the car from Cobra and Gone in 60 Seconds, those cars are usually here too, but they're on display at some convention today. So you can see those in my other Petersen Automotive video. Pretty awesome though. Thanks again, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new and ring the bell. That'll let you know when a new episode goes up. Got a Thunderbird over here. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasher Show. Wow, the 57 Ford Thunderbird right there. All right. It was really nice seeing a lot of those movie cars. Just kept most of the focus on that, so thanks again, everybody. Sorry about the screaming children. A lot of people are actually leaving here because, you know, the parents are really stupid and they don't have the respect enough to tell their kids to pipe down a little bit out of respect. So a lot of people are on their way out because of that. It's really unfortunate, but I just came to see those movie cars. That was a lot of fun. Thanks again, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasher Show. Good stuff.